Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Justin once again, and in this video we're going to be going over NAS100. We got a nasty NAS100 strategy. Been absolutely crushing it, catching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pips every single day, every single week, and catching tons of points as well for those of you that are a little bit more analytic. With that being said, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop on the charts. We're going to show you guys this 3 to 4 step method on how you can catch these really nice moves on NAS almost every single day during New York session. A strategy that combines time and price at the same time. So we look for the same thing every day. Doesn't matter if the market's bullish, bearish, whatever. We're just looking at the same thing to happen at the same time every day. And if it does, we take our trades accordingly. And we're going to teach you those steps with this recap right now. So let's go ahead and hop on the charts. So now I'm going to show you guys 2 days of trades that we had with NAS. I already went ahead and deleted some of the stuff, but this is a strategy that's going to be on the 5-minute time frame when it comes down to NAS. Now, all you have to do is very simply, you have to understand that there's a correlation and a relationship between price and time, right? Price doesn't know time and time doesn't know price. So what does that mean? It means that there's very specific times in the market where a very specific move happens, right? You know, we always talk about this central bank algo and all this extra stuff. You know, all these algo traders always talk about it, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, it's very true. There is a composite operator. There is an enigma. There is a higher power in the market that controls everything, right? Whatever you want to call it, we can call it that, right? But for us, in our case, what we want to do is we want to take advantage of this 10 a.m. hourly candle, right? So from the 10 to 11 a.m. hourly candle, Eastern Standard Time, when we see price make some type of big move, we like to correlate off of that big move. So what does that mean? Once I have this 10 a.m. window, if I find a extension or a move in that specific time frame, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fib from the relative high to the relative low. In this sense, since we were making downtrending motion, that was my structure high, this was my structure low, right? All right, let's zoom in. Now from there, what we did have is we had our key area or our golden zone anywhere from the 61.8 to the 88.6. That is the overall zone in which we look to take price. Now, what we did is we looked at multiple different, those are some previous trades we took on NAS as well. But we took our zone, and then what we did is we refined our zone to an imbalance, right? And then off of that imbalance, what we did is we correlated it higher time frame plus lower time frame. And what that did is it gave us a very specific entry point with the higher time frame imbalance with the lower time frame structure. And we were able to take this trade just simply off of this imbalance candles. We put our stop right at the high of the candle that started the imbalance, aka this one. And then, you know, TP right back to these previous lows, these weak lows. And that was a phenomenal trade. Gave about 100 points or almost 1,000 pips, right? And then we'll show the screenshot of where we got in on MetaTrader and stuff like that too. This is a trade that we sent out in TradeStar Strategies, right? We got out a little bit premature on this one just because NAS moves and it pays out depending on the lot size you're giving. But at the end of the day, profits are better than wages, right? So rinse, repeat. Let's go to the next day. We go to the next day. Boom. We have our timing window. Here's our 10 a.m. candle. It closes at 11, right? Now, here was the same type of play, same type of move. What we did is we took our fib from the relative low, and then we took it to the relative high. And what that did is it gave us our zone from the 61 to the 88.6. One thing I've noticed in my back testing, my forward testing on NAS, is NAS really likes the 61 to 71% level in the fibs, right? Honestly, it loves it. Now, what we noticed here was we had an imbalance on the 5-minute, which was right here, correlated with the higher time frame zone as well. And what we did is we took this trade on NAS, once again, off of an imbalance, fib correlation, right? All you need is the imbalance and the fib plus timing. And then all you do is you put your stops at the low of the imbalance candle. So this is 1, 2, and put the stops down. 1, 2, put the stops below the candle of that specific imbalance. This is the last wick up. There's a wick there. There's a wick here. There's no wick there. There's a wick here. This is that last wick down. Put it below there. And then once again, target those week highs, right? This is a super simple strategy that you guys can start implementing on NAS each and every single morning. The only rules I'm going to give you guys for this is very simple, right? You are trading. Here's the rules. NAS rules. NAS100 rules. Only trade after 10 a.m. hourly candle is closed. What that means is wait for 11 a.m. candle to open, right? Next thing is draw out your fib on the move that was created during this time window. And then lastly, find an imbalance to enter off of. Stops below the last low/high of imbalance. And, guys, there's the rules, right? And I could kid you not, these are two of the most recent examples that we had. But man, guys, there's examples almost every day I can show you guys. There's some days where we lose too, but there's examples almost every day where as long as the strategy lines up and we have the fib, we have the time window, we have the imbalance, we're at least getting a 1 to 2 on NAS every day. And if you guys trade NAS, you know that NAS 1 to 2, 1 to 3, whatever the case may be, it's pushing out lots of points. Whether it's 50 points, 100 points, that correlates to 500, 1,000, 2,000 plus pips. And, these aren't long trades at all. These are usually trades that we're in and out of within the same day, same New York session before market close. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see the results you guys have trading NAS 100.